anyways, one of the things I wanted to talk about was like vibrational frequency and sound and stuff like that. When it comes to um, anything like birds, animals, bees, what vibrational frequency they give off, like how bees, they hum, right? And that's a frequency in itself, and they can communicate not just through pheromones and stuff, but they even dance too. I think they have like a dance, which is really neat if you think about it. And then birds as well. um, I was going for a walk in the trails out back of my house, and there is like a marsh area, and all the frogs now, I think, are just coming out of their like thawing, I guess. But it's really interesting because I was listening to their calls, and it's almost like them, announcing they're alive. They made it through winter, so they survived, which is great. And I have this device where I could put it on, and it like amplifies sound and stuff like that. Excuse me, it's a bit chilly out still. And so yeah, I was thinking about that and birds and stuff like that, and then the whole idea of the Morse code that I'm really, interested in, and everything, and how that could be linked to certain vibrational frequencies that we give off, right? So if it's almost like we send out our own Morse code, our own, I wouldn't say SOS because that's an emergency, but I guess it depends on the situation. But we send off our own Morse code with um, our own vibrations that we give off. It's a way of communicating without words being spoken. And I think that's very fascinating because I think a lot of people may not be aware of their own gifts. They may not be aware that when they do interact with people and they pick up on certain things, which makes them maybe triggered or feel uncomfortable or something like that, that's energy that you're picking up on. And um, your body is able to sense that. Now, whether or not you're in tune and you have, the knowledge about this sort of stuff, if anybody has ever taught you growing up, well, you actually have the ability to pick up on the energy. That's why you're feeling a certain way. And it's not just so much the outside, the exterior, it could be tone of voice. It could be facial gestures. It could be physical gestures, all that. But when it comes down to it, energy is literally what you're going to sense first, I would say. And so it's really neat.